Hello,
Hi, hello.
my name is Disha. What's your name?
John. My name's
Hello,
John.
John.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
I think we have
can
a
you
bad
can you enlarge the screen? I mean, the screen is so small here. I mean, you need
well,
to close the
there's a
lesson, I guess.
there's some kind of lesson here. You don't want to do this lesson?
Now let's talk normal. So, you from?
I'm from the U.S.
Okay. Which part of US?
I'm from the north part, north of Chicago.
Oh, you are from Chicago. Right now, I'm
No,
teaching one child who is from
north of Chicago. I don't live in Chicago. I
north
live
of
in the country area.
country area. All right.
Yeah.
Great. So
Where are
I
you?
teach one. Mhm.
Where are you?
I I am from India. You know Delhi?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
N- Near to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Basically, I am a YouTuber and I'm a teacher. But yes, before going ahead, then can I post if you're comfortable? If not, then we can go ahead like this only. No worries. So my channel
I'm
is
sorry.
basically all about teaching. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. It's no problem.
Thank you. So what you do?
I teach English, and I'm a writer.
Oh, and you're a writer. That's great.
Well, Cambly is a platform for teaching and for students to find teachers in different parts of the world, but I guess from the U.S. or from other countries too. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I teach people from all over in many countries.
Great. And I'm also teaching many children of many countries. You can say Australia and US. Like I have children from Texas, Chicago, New Jersey. So this is all about me. Kindergarten teacher and I teach maths too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't teach any math. I just I I just teach English.
I guess there is some
Depending on
glitch
the
in the
level.
network.
Yeah, I think there's something wrong with the connection. I think it's a delay.
Yeah,
There's a
mine is
delay.
fine. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what you were saying, you were saying yes. You don't teach maths, but you teach English, right?
Right. Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
and I do some writing. I'm a writer. I write fiction.
Oh, that's great! Wow, what you write?
Fiction. I make up stories.
You make your own story.
Right. Yeah, I
Fiction is
make up
basically
stories.
okay. Fiction is of fiction is making
It's one of my
stories.
stories right here. It's one of my books. My second book.
Oh, that's right. So I'm talking personality.
No, you're talking. No, there. I'm just a writer. I'm making a screenplay out of that book. Actually, that's why I have it here. It's my second book. I'm writing a screenplay for
Wow.
that book. Yeah, those books are
Yeah.
there are four books. I have four
So
books. They're all available for
okay.
sale. Ebook, paper book, audio book, and I'm
Mhm.
making a screenplay for that particular book.
Wow. Nowadays, online classes are going on, so this will be more helpful for everyone if they same, right?
Go about what?
I mean, it will be more helpful for students, like if they'll go right. So, what is your fiction about? Can you please tell me the title of your fictions?
Right. Well, that book there, that one, that was my second book. Uh,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and there's the first book is called Expression. That book is Awake, Asleep, Dreaming, Dead. The third one is Dream Killer, and the fourth one is The
Dream
Tribe.
Killer. The Tribe. Wow. So what is Dream Killer about? It's launched or it's not?
Yeah, yeah, that's online. You can buy it online, or you can buy a ebook or audio book. It's audio too.
Okay. So, sir, how you feel about my English, like where I am in English, like where I need to work on? I would love to take your suggestion. I will really if you will give me the true feedback about myself.
Well, I think sometimes like it seems like your speed is pretty good. The speed of your speaking. Sometimes people speak too quickly and you can't understand what they're saying. So, and then so pronunciation, everybody's going to have an accent. So you have a kind of you have a bit of an accent. So that's just normal, though. Everybody has some kind of accent. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We seem to be having a pretty good conversation. I don't know exactly. If you what like there's a English includes jargon and idioms and jokes, and so there's a lot of information around just the basic language only, right? So, but that comes from many areas.
Mm-hmm. Right. You're right. So, would you like to ask something about me?
Okay, so you said you're in the north part. You're in Delhi, right? Is that your
Yes, near to
hometown?
Delhi. Yes, it's not exactly hometown. I got married here, but I'm from Rajasthan. I belong to Rajasthan, but I got married here.
Where's that? Rajasthan? Where's that?
Uh, you know about Jaipur?
I heard the name before. That sounds familiar. I
Yeah.
don't know where that is exactly, but I've heard the name before.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I talked to some
So
people from India before. I talked to a couple of people from Delhi, and then some people from Kerala. Kerala,
Kerala, it's the
In the
south.
south.
Yeah,
Yeah,
south. Yeah.
I talked to some people from that area and some other places,
Mm-hmm.
a couple other
Yeah.
cities.
Mm-hmm. It will come in northern India only, Rajasthan.
Oh,
Yeah.
Punjab. Is it Punjabi? Punjab.
Mm,
That's north.
no. Yeah. Punjab is like it's also in north. I guess I'm not sure.
Oh,
I'm not sure about the same.
oh, right. Have you
Mm-hmm.
traveled to other countries?
No, not yet. But yes, I'm planning to travel next year or in upcoming years.
Oh, where would you like to go?
Uh, if I'll get chance, definitely I'll go to Australia first, then Canada, and accordingly I'll plan the things.
Oh, okay. What do you want to do in Australia? I
I
mean,
just
just a visit or do some
uh,
sightseeing?
yeah, just for visit and just to explore more about the country. As many of my friends are there, so I would love to explore. I mean, they are teachers. They are doing teaching job in Australia, so I also want to surf about the same.
Oh, okay. In Australia. Oh. Yeah, I guess so. I've never been to Australia, so I don't know what it's like there. I guess it's pretty nice. I think it's difficult to go to Australia now with this pandemic thing. I think you have to be quarantined for like a month. There's
Right. It
a lot
is.
of
It's a
lockdowns in
tough time.
Australia.
It's a tough
Well,
time for
Australia is
everyone.
pretty strict in Australia. A lot of
Yeah.
countries now are getting more strict, I guess.
Right. They are
Yeah.
getting more strict these days. Yeah. Just because of this COVID, right?
Yeah, that's the reason. Yeah, right. Because they don't, because they were, I guess they were trying to be careful about spreading it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So,
so what else you do? You write books, you take Cambly sessions, you are an English teacher? Yes, as you told me.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So,
used to live in Japan. I lived in Japan for a long time. I taught English there. in
Oh,
Japan.
so what one should do to improve their writing skills? How writing skills can be improved?
Well, so the thing about writing, so you can, because you can do it anywhere, anytime, right? You don't need anybody to, help you with writing, other than to have them read it and check it and then give you some feedback. So you can write anything anytime you want. So I would say that would be the best thing, is just read something and then write,
Mm-hmm.
just like if you were going to give a summary of something, do it the same thing, only writing it, and then you have to have somebody read it and check it and then give you some feedback, and then you know what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong. There's no other way to do it. You can't just
Mm-hmm.
write and not have someone check your writing. It has to be checked by somebody who
Exactly.
knows how to write. Yeah.
And how we can start initially, like how we can start with the age group of 14 and 15 years children, the writing part. How we need with the same, like giving them short sentences, paragraph writing, like this, or what else?
It depends on their level, what they can do. If it depends on what they can actually do, and their all the other, like reading. There's reading too, right? Reading, listening. It depends on their level. I don't know what the level is, whatever their, if it's a basic level, yeah, of course you would start with just vocabulary and then make sentences. Making sentences would be the basic thing to do. What the thing about writing is speaking, not so well. It's important. So grammar is important for speaking, but not as much as for writing. Writing, it's the most important. You can't make any grammar mistakes. You have to have all your spelling. Everything has to be perfect. Speaking, you can have an accent, or you can, not as much as writing, because nobody remembers what people say
Mm-hmm.
unless it's recorded somewhere. And so speaking is different from writing in that sense. And
Mm-hmm.
speaking is different too, as you can tell a story being without having perfect grammar. You can make a few mistakes. It doesn't matter so much. People, as long as people understand your story and what you're talking about. But when you write something, it has to be correct. Everything has to be correct, perfect. So that's the only difference between writing and speaking.
Oh,
So
okay.
speaking is more precise than, or writing is more precise than speaking. You can't make any mistakes. If you make a lot of mistakes when you're writing, nobody will read it.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard enough to
Right.
get people to read something that's well written. So if it's not well written, nobody's going to read it, right?
Right.
And it has to be interesting. Uh, Telling of the story is, if you're writing something, tell a story. So yeah, start with a sentence. You could start with your routine. What do you do every day? What did you do yesterday? What are you doing tomorrow? That would help with grammar. Add some vocabulary. You could describe something, like your surroundings. If you're sitting in your kitchen, describe what you see. Maybe you could talk about some special festival or a holiday or something like that in your country, something you know about. Experiences are good. First time you did something, went swimming or climbed a tree or something, whatever the experience would be.
And simultaneously, I'm reading about you here.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking to such great personality, and thank you for enhancing my knowledge. As the time limit is short now, so I'm going to connect with you next time for sure. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye
Disha,
bye.
right? Disha. Bye.
Disha. Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.